Welcome to an episode of Founder in the Chair. I'm your host, Fina, and today my guest is quite an incredible lady. How does an immigrant woman who moved to the UK from a humbled background go to building a £1 million business in under 3 years? Raise a child and express her soul through art, and then lose almost everything, only to rise again. Today's guest is an unstoppable lady. Her story is one of resilience, reinvention, and relentless determination. From scaling a 7-figure business to starting over after loss, this founder has a thriving digital marketing studio in London, proving that no matter what life throws your way, you can rebuild, reimagine, and rise stronger. So let's dive into her story and listen to the founder behind this success story, and she's going to share her setbacks and her comebacks. Welcome, Urvvi Patel. How are you?
I am good. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're really excited to hear your story. That's impressive.
Thank you so much.
So your brand is called Brand Xcellence. But before we go into that, tell us a little bit about your story. How did you start? You've lost and then you came back?
Oh, yeah. We started corporate accommodation in 2019. It just skyrocketed. Everything was falling in place. I was at the right time with the right people. And as I came from the IT background, I was very good with systems. So I automated everything. It was very smooth system for our guests, for our partners. So it was few things were automated. So it was a good experience for them, and that is how we scaled. In 2023, we touched 1 million, and that's where you want to do something more. So that was the figure I always wanted to reach, and we closed 1 million. And until that, it was just reference. So reference, word of mouth, and the connections. So I am not from marketing and sales background, so I was not able to do those sales calls. So I was not good at it. And then I was like, what you don't know, you can outsource. So we outsourced. We got the best person from the industry who had around 20 years of experience as our senior sales manager. And then we just followed what he recommended. And we kept investing without seeing results. And from one marketing agency to another marketing agency. So we kept on moving. We built our internal sales team. We created tech. So we were working like a startup, that burning lot of cash and then just scaling, just being there. But it didn't work. 8 December 2024, we ran out of cash. I had £8, 23p in my account.
Wow.
We had to let go of the whole team. We didn't know, because it is a family business, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And 4 weeks, I was in a very dark place. I kept thinking, what should I be doing? Because even if I start a business, the moment it comes to scaling, I'll be depending on someone. And that is where I'll have a free fall. So I'm like, face the fears. That is the best you can do. So I made a list of things which I'm scared of, or I have apprehension, or I'm not good at. And in that, it was sales, marketing, facing the camera, of being face of the company, because I always have been the brain of the companies. So that is how I operated for so many years. But then it was time. So I started learning digital marketing. I learned from the best coaches of the world. And it was like I did around 4 courses, invested $37,000.
Wow.
And got to know that everyone is just teaching bits. No one is teaching you the whole system which an entrepreneur needs. And I was like, we have to do something about it, because I kept going back to them and there was no response. And I was thinking that this is the problem everyone faces, because as an entrepreneur, we are expected to do a lot behind the scene. Plus, if we just get bits and bobs, how we are going to create a system? So I did reverse engineering, which I learned in my IT back days. I saw what the top 1% influencers are doing who have created great businesses, and I reversed engineer what they are doing. And I created the same system, And then I thought, I started implementing it from May. And then I thought, no, I have to serve, I have to spread this word because this is extremely important.
Mm.
That only organic marketing is not going to work.
Mm.
Personal branding is not going to work.
Mm.
Only podcast won't work. You have to create a whole system
Mm.
and you need to own the data, which not a single marketing agency will let you own. That is how Brand Excellence was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So, how is Brand Excellence different from other
Mhm.
marketing agencies?
So other marketing agency works on paid ads. They provide you quality leads or they'll be doing cold emails. They won't be providing you the qualified leads. And even if there are qualified leads, they'll provide you 10 qualified leads for £3,000. And what about the other leads which came through? We never get that. So what we do is, as a business owner, I get 10 to 15 leads a month. I follow up on them. I send them emails. And after 2, 3 follow ups, I'm done. I just closed one sale. And they'll say, oh, it will take time. It will take time. So you keep having that hope, but you don't get results. So at Brand Excellence, what we are doing is you own your data. If you are running a paid ad, all the leads who have been captured, they come to your database. 70 people clicked and they filled this form. So you see 70 people. We have created AI agents which follow up on that.
Right.
So there are 13 touch points. Right now, for a person to buy something online, they must have come across your data at least 11 times. Before it was 8 times. Now it is 11 times. So we have 13 touch point system where the warm leads you have already converted. But what about the leads which might convert into business? So we have created a system where it keeps following up.
Just for people who are listening who don't understand what touch points are, can you just explain to the listeners what that means?
All right. Say when Spider-Man movie releases, okay? The son comes and tells father that, Dad, can we go and watch Spider-Man? And dad will say, oh, it's the same. Why we should go? It's waste of money. Then the father goes to drop the kid. And that is where he picks up the Metro newspaper. And he sees Spider-Man ad. He comes home. Then he takes the tube. Same, he sees Spider-Man ads. He reaches his office, ready for the meeting. And his colleague says, hey, are you going for Spider-Man movie? And that gets him thinking that maybe there's something, why things are coming to me.
Yeah.
And then he is just frustrated. He opens the phone, he's scrolling. Again, Spider-Man movie poster comes up.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to listen to favorite influencer. So he goes on the page. He's also promoting Spider-Man movie. Now he goes home. And when he takes his kid for dinner, they come across the theater where there is a big poster of Spider-Man. And the son says, Dad, can we go? He's, yes, of course, this weekend. So those are the touch points.
Right.
You can't just show your face once or show your system once and expect people to buy it. And you have to provide value as well.
Would you say that's because it's a very busy, noisy world
Oh,
now?
yes.
There's so much information being bombarded at
Oh,
us.
yes.
So you've got to do so many touch points.
Yes, absolutely. And it is different approaches.
Yeah.
So you can have a WhatsApp agent, email agent, chat agent, blot, then retargeting through ads. All those things you have to do. And then you can expect that, okay, but as it is automated, it is not stressful to you. This is the system used by the elite and the ones who are running our business. We are dependent on marketing agency providing us 10 leads or 20 leads. So that is the difference.
So it's always on emails that
No,
you do?
it is email, calls, WhatsApp, retargeting through ads.
Yeah.
And if you have created a content like YouTube video, you send them, please have a look at this video. It has great insights and all those things. So it is quite interesting how you can nurture the lead. And eventually, if they need, they will go for you. And this is not selling. It is a service because there are so many fake gurus out there. There are so many fake courses. like they charge you $2,000 and you get a framework which you can't implement. It is waste of money. And when you try to reach out to them, they never respond. For small business owner to scale or to survive in this market, they need to own the data because data is the king.
So interesting. So you mentioned AI a few times. How is AI changing the world, and will it really take away jobs?
Yes and no. Yes, for the repetitive task, the customer service, the admin, the basic retail jobs and all will go. But the new jobs will be created like AI trainers, content creators using AI, AI influencers, then creating workflows using AI. So all those jobs will be created. Just like the internet revolution, things will change and we won't be able to recognize the world.
How do you feel about it? Like you said, you won't be able to recognize the world. How do you personally feel about it?
It is scary because there is no control on AI. What it can do, a person sitting in a room is creating AI which can change the whole world. And there is no rules, regulations. And now with the AI twin, it is a scary world. You won't know if you're getting a call from your mom or it is a AI trying to scam you. Yes.
Because how many scams were there even before AI came along?
Oh, yes. And now this is another level. The young generation are just having great fun with this because now instead of playing games, they are into AI creating stuff. And the way they are creating is outstanding. One of my friend's brother, he saw ManyChats. So ManyChat creates workflow and it responds immediately and interacts with the Instagram DMs and comments.
Oh yeah, ManyChat, yes.
So he created that within 2 weeks and he is giving us for free. He just tried. It is not perfect, but he's in college. He did this and I'm like, I don't know where you'll go. You will be in Silicon Valley or might be you'll have Silicon Valley of your own. So they are that bright.
Obviously, your background was like, now you're in sales, marketing, and I've seen your videos online. You show up, you're talking about it. Even now, you set up your tripod and you're making content. Is it natural to you now?
My biggest fear when I created the list was facing the camera and being the face of the company.
Yes.
It was so scary. I started creating voiceover videos and I was like, I'll create a faceless brand. That is happening. That can be done. So why not? And then I was like, I have to own it someday. And then I heard one person, he is now my mentor, David Philip, and he is a storyteller. And when he was telling the impact you can create and the lives you can touch by simply facing the camera, telling your story, and empowering people, everyone was clapping and I was crying because I had to close down my baby. I worked so hard. I didn't take weekend off. And like it was 3 years of non-stop work, which came to a halt. So that time I thought I have to face the camera. And that is how evening I went home and I created the video at midnight. And I'm like, I have to post it. So I posted right there. I don't know. It is very small, 15-second video. And after that, it was liberating. It is just like the barrier which I was feeling all the time was not there. It is a feeling that you have broken the barriers. Now no one can stop you. So that is how it is.
That's brilliant. Love that. It's just that one 15-second video. And now we see you all over social media. So, Urvi, how does a small business owner with low resources ensure to survive in this changing dynamics?
For a small business owner, the most important thing is to have omnipresence. Now, the way dynamics are changing, you won't know which platform will work. So the most important thing is to be on as many platforms as possible and repurpose the content. AI has given you the power that you create one content, you repurpose it, and you keep posting it.
Yeah.
The reason why we have these 3 cameras, the content is same, but the angles are different. So we can use it the same clip we can use it 3 times and it will not be considered as duplicate as per Instagram algorithm. So this is one example, and repurpose.ai is a great tool for doing that. And for small business owner, using AI agents as their team members, $15 a month, $20 a month is a great price. And if you are having a professional AI agent working for you 24/7, it is very important. Now it is not the time where you can just survive with word of mouth. You have to do something. But the good thing is, even though it looks overwhelming from outside that we have to do so many things along with our business, but then it becomes the way of life. Once you start doing it, it is just, yeah, I have to do it. And this is how I'm going to do. Right now, the most scariest thing is which system to use. When you want to create a video, which system should I use? There are 15 systems available. So you select the right tool, which is good for you. Second, you repurpose it and be consistent. So that is the 3 keys for success for small business owners. And widen your horizons. If you are targeting only city, think beyond city, because things are getting online. If it is a wellness clinic, you can coaching, you can provide online sessions. So think beyond. There are people who have translated their whole training courses in different languages. And on Instagram also, they are posting with different languages. They have different pages for different languages. So just
so clever, isn't it?
Yes.
So much to think about.
Yes, yes.
So is it true more paid ads equal more sales?
It's a great myth. Paid ads is not equal to great sales, because right now, if the algorithm changes, the cost of your paid ads will grow drastically more and you'll not get the quantity you require. So the right way to go about it is you run paid ads, but you create a personal brand and organic content so that people follow you. And then you get business from your following. Right now, for me, I don't have great following, but from 67 qualified leads, I close 49K in a month.
Wow.
So this is incredible, because most of the gurus say you go viral, you do this, you do that. That is not required. You go in front of the right people, provide the value, and be consistent to get results. You have to run paid ads if you want to scale 10x. You can't just rely on organic growth. But there are another parallel strategies which you can use. So it is not 100% required to run paid ads.
So you're building your brand at the moment. So is it like constantly make some content and I've got my phone or I'm doing something and you just quickly make a video?
Yes and no. It is at times overwhelming when things don't go as per your plan. But what I am doing is just one day I create the content. I have got a bag where I get different dresses. I keep changing the dresses and I create the content. And then I edit it another day and then I post for next 7 days. So that is how I am doing it.
But your videos are great that I've been seeing. But now we know the secret. You're just changing all your clothes on one
yes,
day.
one day. And that too on Sunday. I'll go to office because there's no one. I can be loud.
Yeah. That's brilliant that you did it, because you're right. These days you have to grow your brand, you have to grow your business. And that's organic then. And that's where people trust you, believe you, and you've got to show up for it.
Yes.
And put your face on camera. What do you think of faceless brands?
Faceless brands are great. It takes time for them to grow. The only thing is that if tomorrow someone copies the same style, then people won't know the difference. And right now there are amazing copycats out there.
Wow, I didn't think
So
of that.
if you create your own customer following, if you get the data which is coming to you, like get their email and name, and then you reach out to them, that data you're owning. No one can steal that from you. But rest all, if you depend on Facebook, Meta, or Google, or you are depending on agency, you are just renting the data from them. If they feel all right, they'll share, else the algorithm changes and you don't get anything. I got around 175K views and zero sales. 175K views, zero sales. And that person has all 5-star reviews on Google.
Wow.
But again, the thing was same that, oh, maybe algorithm. I'm like, okay, all right. And you can't do anything about it. You can't question the system, isn't it?
No, because no one knows what the algorithm is. So which platforms should one focus on for search beyond Google?
So Instagram now is promoting content with SEO. So there are 6.5 billion searches happening on Instagram every single day. 3.5 billion searches on Amazon every single day. 500 million searches on Apple app. And all this is every single day. So just think about that, where this world is going. It is beyond Google and ChatGPT. Now we ask ChatGPT, top 5 restaurants in this area, and it will show. There is a way where you add your company's detail in ChatGPT so that you come in searches.
How do you do
So
that?
there is whole process. I can share it with you. Honestly, it is amazing.
So if someone works with you, obviously you do all of this for them.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So how can businesses leverage the growth of social media to increase their sales?
As I mentioned earlier, it is by omnipresence, being consistent, and providing value. Right now, there are many people who are talking about the issue, but for little information, you have to pay something. And the free giveaways which are there, those are valuable, but most of the time you don't even know how does that work. So for anyone to stay relevant, you have to provide value.
What platforms are you on at the moment, for you personally?
Instagram, LinkedIn. I was never a fan of TikTok. After starting this brand, now I am on TikTok.
Yeah.
And Pinterest.
Okay.
On Instagram, I have got personal account, organic, the company account. And if you want to reach 1 million view a year, you can have 10 Instagram accounts. Only 500 views per video. But if you have 10 Instagram accounts, you can reach 1 million. Just think about, in terms of people, how many people you have reached. And if in those videos you are providing value, they'll reach out to you directly.
Because I've got this page for the podcast, I've got my beauty business, and I've got my makeup account. You talked about touch points earlier.
Yes.
Sometimes they're seeing me on all those pages, but then they'll contact me through a page where I wasn't even talking about that service or that sale, but that's become all the touch points. So yeah, definitely growing yourself as a brand these days.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're just lost in the noise. And there's a lot of noise every time you open your phone.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So can you name a couple of apps that can be used by people who don't understand technology too much, that have to just help their business become a bit more efficient?
So when someone gets started, they will have apprehension or camera fear. So the best app right now is captions.ai.
Okay.
It is text to video. You just enter what you want to talk about and you select the avatar which you want for the face of your reel.
Yeah.
And that avatar will talk about those things. And it is it is like a customer giving you review or talking about your product.
Okay.
So that is one thing. For creating PDFs or post, you can use Canva, which everyone is using.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is good if you can create your own personal GPT. So you add your website details, you add all the content you have created, and then it starts talking like you because it has all your content. And then when you ask for the ideas, they will analyze things which you have done previously,
Right.
and in sync of that, it will
Yeah.
give you the ideas.
So it's like putting memory into ChatGPT.
Yes.
So I do that for my beauty business. I've already fed lots of information into it. And then I'll say, you're now writing a post for Pretty Perfect London. And we're talking about this treatment and whatever I want to in that post.
Yeah. So that
again,
is,
I didn't know that you could give it memory. So
Okay.
yeah, it's really interesting you're saying that, because a
Yes.
lot of people just use it but don't realize
Yes.
that they can give it so much information.
And another beautiful thing about workflows is that you can create workflows right now. The top 5 influencers of your industry, what they have posted, so that their best performing content, the comments in those, all those can be captured. The top news about your industry niche, that can be captured, and you get Excel where everything is there. So it is like a proper live analysis has been done, and from that Excel you create content.
Wow. And that's on ChatGPT?
No, you have to
On-
create the workflow.
Okay.
So that takes time, but then once it is done, it is for lifetime. You have to make little changes every time something changes.
Yeah.
But think about it. If you are in a travel industry or you are in beauty industry, what Revlon is doing, what this brand is doing. But you get all those information fed in, the beauty influencers of your industry, the top trends, top post on Twitter, everything can be taken into Excel. You get a Excel and it runs automatically. So in your email, every Saturday comes a Excel where you can see, okay, this week, this 15 things happened. Now let me create post about that. And you post about that next week. None of your competitor is doing it. So that is the leverage you take. You use AI to up your game, and it is cost effective. Right now, I'm very happy with my team. I have all AI agents. I can tell them, don't do it, and they won't do it. So it is great. And it is costing me $150.
Wow.
So it is great deal.
So if someone was to work with Brand Xcellence, you do all of this for their business as well?
Yeah, done for you service, and we have 6 weeks of accelerated program where we teach everything. We set up the system with them. The reason why I feel the 6 weeks program is better is they are creating it themselves, so they know everything. So in next few months, if they have any difficulty, they can do it themselves. They won't be stuck. For example, about storytelling. So if in done for you service, I'll just provide you a presentation about this is how you should do storytelling, right? But there we do one, like in group, we train that how do you create stories. And for everyone, every business and every business owner, you need to have list of stories with you, which you tell when you're pitching your business. And that is very powerful because we all are driven by stories. So if I'm telling you a story, it will be more engaging rather than telling you, oh, this is what Brand Xcellence is doing. But instead of that, if I am telling a story about my client, that will have a bigger impact.
Yeah.
So for my first batch, lady got 18 sales in one speaking engagement. For many business owners, they are good at some business. That is why they are in business. They are not good at marketing and sales. They can't go and tell people, oh, I'm great at this. They can't even open their mouth. So this is where the systems come in place. That systems is doing all the talking for you. We go in front of the potential customer. We show what our services are. We encourage our clients to go for podcast, for speaking engagements, for affiliate. And those are very powerful. It is more powerful than paid ads. People who are absorbing that content, right? So if they are your like potential client, you go on the platform.
And you're right, storytelling. This is why Founder in the Chair started as well, because as soon as we hear your story, we're like, oh, okay. People buy people, as they say.
Yes, absolutely.
And once they hear your story, then they resonate with you. And even if you're a little bit more expensive, they'll be like, no, but I want to work with her.
Yes.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else, any other tips you would like to give, or any other reasons why we should work with Brand Excellence?
If you're wondering that what the influencer is doing, which I am not able to do, you are just a system away. They are not having some magic wand. They have skills, they have system. Skills can be learned, system can be implemented. And AI agents are doing things for you. Anytime if you feel that this person, I think I am better than this person, and he is doing quite well, then just know that you are just a system away. It's not about anything else because they have developed the system which engages clients. So once a person comes in that touch, they keep following up in various ways. So if you have seen their content, their ad will keep coming. If you're talking about something, that feed will come on your Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
all those is retargeting, right? They
Yeah.
keep retargeting it. So yeah, that is what you have to do. Always believe that things are possible. Anyone who are in 1 million or 10 million right now, they started from zero. Don't be scared of starting from zero. So just implement system, be consistent, and use AI. Don't be scared of AI. Anyone who is having the apprehension of using AI, I'll say it is very easy to use and it is fun because it is rewarding. It does what you say. I have just recently we set up a email chain. Every 1 hour we are dropping 50 emails and it is happening 24 hours. So that's great, isn't it? You don't have to worry about what's happening. Is it gone or no? Is there a problem? The system is doing. And those emails, there is follow-up, 13 touch points. So we have follow-up emails, then a message, then WhatsApp message. And 7th level is a call. So they'll get a call from us. And AI is doing the talking. I am not.
That's so brilliant. So brilliant. So how do we get hold of you? Website or
Instagram handle, Brand Xcellence.
And excellence is spelt with an X.
X, yes.
XCELLENCE.
ENCE, yes.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
Urvi.
much.